Alrighty. I believe they should. Usually they make the trip to Suwon, Incheon, Gocheok, and Jamshil every single game. Doesn't matter if it's a daytime or weekend game. But Won Young-mook still up in the leadoff spot, and we should have a good game. You and Mary Kate are going to be fighting all day then. Going against Weiss, bold strategy. And in there for a strike. So Song Young-jin pitched well in his game against Hanwha this year. He only gave up 2 runs, one of them earned, but took the loss. As that was the game that Weiss gave up 1 hit with 12 strikeouts. So we'll see how he does. I have $0 riding on Hanwha. As the 0-2 pitch, that's going to be a ground ball through the gap. And Hanwha is going to have their first runner on base already. There you go. The Hanwha cheerleaders are there, Mary Kate. Yes. Nothing would make this any better than starting with a single and a bunt. I have a water. And in there for a strike. All right. It's the deep's water, man. The 0-1 pitch coming in, and that's another strike. He's got the curveball going like crazy today. Deeps, after I started drinking it, became the, I believe, the official Hanwha water. But I will say that I was there first. I got it when it was underground. I am a trendsetter, you could say. All right, John Jin Hyuk, the 0-2 pitch, looks at ball 1 up high. That's because I constantly, every time I put it in be right back mode, I'm going to get a new one because I like it. I want it cold all the time. All right, the 1-2 pitch to John Jin Hyuk in the dirt. Won Young-mook goes, and he's safe. A wild pitch there. You can review that all you want, sir, but he was definitely safe. Gotta have that cold water. Best thief in the league on that specific stolen base, as he is 40% on the season. I don't know why you're reviewing it. I really have no idea why you are reviewing it, sir, but go ahead. I could see that from here. All right, well, the wild pitch will go down for a 2-2 counts now. And And that's going to be a ground out, a beautiful ground out, as that's going to move Wong Young Mook over, and that's what you like to see, a productive outs. Good, huge wild pitch, as that wild pitch allowed him to move into scoring position. And also now over to third base. Instead of a double play, instead of the double play, you have a runner on third with one out. And Peraza, that's going to be a ground ball, going to come home. He is out by 1.5 miles. Oh, there goes that great thing. Well, that was cool. Super awesome. Well, yeah, so there's 2 outs now and a runner on first, but on the bright side, that wasn't the end of the game, or end of the inning. I am way zoomed in today. Yep, he knew he was out. All right, Noshiwan steps in now. Looks at ball 2 up high. Rough. Yep, you're awful, third base coach. But I'm not really on the third base coach there. Is that just a difficult thing? Again, Hanwha cannot score runs against with Weiss on the mound, as that's a swing and a miss there for Noshiwan. I believe they actually have a clause in Weiss's contract that they're only allowed to score up to 2 runs while he is on the mound. The few games that they have scored more than 2 runs in a game while he's been on the mound, they actually scored before he ever took the mound, as that's in there for a strike. So, you know, he got 5 runs of support in one game and 7 runs of support in the other. 4 of them were in the first inning, and 3 of them were in the first inning for the other one. So, yeah, he just doesn't get any run support. Ooh, the 2025 KBO draft is tomorrow. Man, that is crushed. Wow. All right, well, we'll have another 2-2 pitch coming up. Daejeon prospect on the mound. Sung Young Jin went to Daejeon High School, about a block and a half from the stadium. I actually might be able to hit their high school if I threw a ball from my house. Probably could. And that's way outside, 3-2, and we've got ourselves our first full count of the day. All right, pitch number 16 of this first inning for Sung Young Jin. And, yeah. Well, we all started out well, but all's well that starts well ends like... And that'll be the end of the first for Hanwha. They, believe it or not, strand a runner. I know it's very difficult to believe, but the leadoff runner was out, and they are 0 for 3 with runners on, and they are 0 for 2 with runners in scoring position. Well, well, well. All right. Well, the main thing is Weiss is on the mound, and that's what matters. Weiss out there, defense. You know, doesn't really matter when the guy strikes out 25 guys per game. He's striking out 25, but only going 7 1/3 today, ladies and gentlemen. That means he is striking out runners that are still going to reach base. He's throwing 140 pitches today, ladies and gentlemen. So Weiss on the mound, 3.03 ERA, 12 games, 4-3, 71 innings, 77 strikeouts. He's striking out more than a batter an inning, 24 walks, 1.08 WHIP. One caveat about Weiss, other than the fact that, well, you know, Hanwha can't score when he's on the mound, is he does give up some home runs. He does give up some runs via the souvenir and the fact that they are in the smallest stadium in the league does not bode well for that. The one run that he did give up in his last start here was a home run to Che Jung. But we will get started here. Chu Shin Su on the mound, as that is crushed right back all the way to the warning track, but one away, and that's a good way to start, you know, one pitch, 1 out, and yeah. Lower East Side Preparatory. That sounds like a school out of a 1980s movie. All right, Triple J stands in, Jung Jun J, and looks at strike one. And that's strike two. All right, the 0-2 pitch in the dirt, 1-2. How is 25 students 6A? And that's going to be a shot. That's going to be trouble, as John Jin Hyuk lets it bounce off of his wrist instead of catching it. And that will be a hit. Like I've said, I don't know how many times, John Jin Hyuk struggles to field things to his left and his right. Definitely 100% should have been a catch. He knows it. I know it. You know it. We all know it. But that is going to be a double in the KBO, as Che Jung steps in, looks at strike one at the top of the zone. Again, Weiss does not only does he not get any run support, he also plays with a little league defense. And that misses, 1-1. Che Jae-hoon behind the plate for Weiss. I believe he catches just about all of his starts. 80 degrees. Sorry, not 80. 40 degrees with the heat index, so over 100 degrees today. Yeah. I graduated with like 900 kids. As that's fouled, straight back, 1-2. Like my graduating class was 900. The freshmen were like 1,100. Yeah, there's like almost 4,000 kids at my school. Broomfield. And that's a swing and a miss, and that's the first K of the day, ladies and gentlemen. Nice try, matey. Nice try. Big strikeout there leaves Heredia to come up. Heredia is Heredia has not hit well against Hanwha the last few days. He has definitely struggled, but he is looking bright today. Me or Kenny? As that's in there for a ball. Yeah, I'm not a I have a long-term. I have a long-term visa here. I don't have a permanent residency or citizenship here. As that's going to be a chopper. Shortstop grabs it to throw in time. And they leave one on too. And Weiss gets his first strikeouts. Pretty quick inning there. And we will go. I don't vote. As much as honestly, I'm a Missouri citizen. It doesn't matter who I vote for. Missouri is 100% decided. So, if I still lived in like Colorado or Vegas or New Hampshire, I think I would then. Man, I probably should get my phone wherever thy phone is. Eleven pitches for Weiss. All right, we're back. Top of the seconds. Cheon Sung will lead things off for Hanwha. Ooh, way upstairs. 1-0. And that's upstairs too. 2-0. Both of these pitchers gave up runs in the fourth inning of their starts a month ago. And here comes the 2-0 pitch to Cheon Sung. Upstairs, 3-0. He wasn't in the lineup Sunday either. He was hurt. And so I'm wondering if it's more of that he's hurt. As the 3-0 pitch down the middle for a strike, 3-1. So yeah, An Cheong was taken off the first team for a little bit as he was playing second base too much, and his legs kind of that's why he signed a 6-year contract. But I'm sure he's available to pinch hit. He's still on the team, so. Oh, I'm sure you were. If you didn't take Hanwha. But he may be available to pinch hit. He did not play at all. Actually, I don't think he played on... Did he play on Saturday? I can't remember. I know he was not in the lineup on Sunday. No, he played Saturday, but was taken out. And the 3-2 pitch, ball 4. And Hanwha has the leadoff runner on base for the second straight inning. He is enjoying his time in Moonhawk. All right, Kim Tae-yeon will step in now. He, actually, I read a study about that. Not necessarily, sir. And that's ripped foul. 0-1. Yeah, it depends on who the pitcher is, apparently, or who the team is. Certain teams are very bad if you give up a leadoff walk, but a leadoff single is worse for some teams. All right, the 0-1 pitch to Kim Tae-yeon, and that's a check swing, but doesn't matter. It was a strike anyway. And 0-2. Kim Tae-yeon, a 302. I believe he is leading the league in batting average. Yeah, I don't know what Hanwha's thing is. Leadoff walks don't matter because you know, when you bunt over the guy, as that's low. Leadoff out. Last 5 games, he's hitting 400. 6 for 15. And the 1-2, that's going to be a single into the gap and drops in front of the right fielder. And Hanwha's got another hit, and that is Hanwha's favorite thing. First and second, nobody out. It is time for you know what. Everybody's favorite baseball play. Everybody loves some bunting. 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 Everybody loves some bunting. Oh, you got Kim In-won, who is not a good bunter at all. You know, you got a guy that's used to hitting 3, 4, and 5 in the lineup, but he's suddenly hitting 7, so they want him to bunt. And we'll see. He's still standing up there like he's gonna swing. Practices bunt motion right there. They get 1 run. My issue isn't the bunts here, or trying to get 1 run. My issue is it's the second inning, and that's well. You smelled the double play. Oh, that... Wow. That was foul and spun back fair. That sucked. As the bobbles it, Kim Tae-yeon does what he's supposed to and falls down instead of running into the outs. Lee Do-yoon is here to show what he can do now as he looks at strike 1. No, it probably would have been... No, it wouldn't have been better to bunt. I'm actually going to say no because they would have been runner... They probably would have thrown to third and not had a runner on third. So I'm going to say no. All right, well, first and second, nobody out, and Hanwha does what they do the best. And the 1-1 pitch to Ito Yoon coming up. Chan Song over at third. And that misses outside 2-1. Like I said, I am glad to see that Kim Tae-yeon learned from my broadcast and just fell down instead of running into it. And that's gonna be a 4-3 double or 4-3 ground out. And Hanwha, they get a walk, they get a hit, then they get a double play, and they get no runs. So, and not only that, but that was a pretty quick inning there, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, 14 pitches brings his count to 30. Hanwha leaves another one on. They've left 2 on. Hanwha now 0 for 4 with runners in scoring position. They're 1 for 6 with runners on. My baseball figurines, and I am the greatest fan of all time. All right, so we should be back. We'll see what happens now. Do you like the orange, or did you maybe let's see, what do we got here? Maybe you want a little rainbow Troy? All right, Weiss back out there. First pitch is the ball. And another ball inside. I do not have any signed cheerleader merchandise. I am sorry. I do not think I have anything with the cheerleaders at all. Finally in there for a strike, 2-1. 11 pitches in the first inning for Weiss. Did get his 1 strikeout. And the 2-1 pitch to Hanyu Sum looks at strike 2 on the outside bottom corner. And 2-2. No. I don't know. How tall are you? How much money do you have? That's the question. How tall are you and how much money do you have? As Weiss has got his first full count of the day on that 2-2 pitch. Fouls that away. Stays 2-2. You're a little old for them. They're all about 19 or 20, I think. Hanwha needs Hanwha to win. All right, the 3-2 pitch. And big strikeout there. Swinging at the high strike. The favorite of mine, and that's 1 away and his second strikeout of the day. God, I'm on it today. Well, There is no gambling in Korea. I guess technically you're not Korean, so you could. And that is a pop fly. No Shiwan in the camera well, reaches, but not quite tall enough. And that's 0-1. Yeah, you got a shot. Just gotta flash the cash and show them how they can be rich with you. All right, the 0-1 pitch. Lifted, going Kim Tae-yeon over foul territory and 2 away. Yeah, good luck. You got to get in the door, though. Maybe they can stay with you for you, but getting the original attention. All right, the 0-0 pitch, the first pitch to Ha Jae-hoon. Swing and a miss. Big strike there. Getting down to the bottom of this lineup now. Now is where Weiss needs to start picking up the strikeouts. So Ha Jae-hoon, 260 on the season. He is manning center field since Che Ji-hoon seems to be out with some sort of injury. I definitely am not. And the 1-1, and that's in there for a strike, 1 and 2. Nice strikeout here would end the inning with 13 pitches, 24 for the day, and that is not, as that is fouled away, stays 1 and 2. All right. Sounds good. All right, the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and there's the second strikeout of the inning, third of the day for Weiss. And that's a 1-2-3 inning, and we will go to the third. Hanwha tied at goose eggs. I believe they actually have like a clause thing in their contract that doesn't allow them to meet up with fans. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that there's something in their contract that does not allow them to hang out and associate with fans, but I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, I think there's a completely different word for what you're thinking. All right, who's coming up for Hanwha? Che Jae-hoon, the Wall himself, will be leading things off in the third inning. Hanwha, 2 hits already, a walk, a double play, out at home, and we should be coming back. I think I'm going to beat them back. SBS does not have the countdown that normally is there. Yeah, no. 4 a.m., that means it's time to eat. All right, Che Jae-hoon leading things off in the third inning and looks at strike 1. I do not keep snacks at my house because I would eat them all in one day. All right, the right, here comes the 0-1 pitch to JJ Hoon. Way upstairs, 1-1. Everything is deliverable in Korea. Everything. And the 1-1, that's fouled into the mitts and out of the mitts, and 1-2. Whoa! Whatever you want. What would I order? A nap. Alright, to the 1-2. And upstairs. You could, yeah, I would definitely go with carne asada fries. The Mexican options in Korea are not very good or very plentiful. As that low ball 3 in Hanwha with another full count, their third full count of the day. Last inning, the full counts with a walk. Inning before that was a full count with a strikeout. And fouled away. Well, you have the I don't know if this is something I should say or not say, but that is lifted to right and one away. I would say the Southeast Asians are treated kind of like the way that many Mexicans are treated in the U.S. Usually a lower socioeconomic background. And Filipino or Tagalog has a lot of very similar words to Spanish. So might possibly be them. All right, so Wang Young Mook. And that's... There was a big thing about hiring Filipino child care workers. And the government's like, oh, we need to figure out a different way. Don't go through an agency. Just hire them. That way you don't have to pay them minimum wage. So that is fouled away, 0-2. Last inning, or sorry, the first inning, last at bat, he also had an 0-2 count to start the game, but able to get himself a single, went over to second base on a wild pitch, and then was thrown out at home. Oh man, have you ever been to the Philippines? All right, the 0-2 pitch, outside, ball 1. I swear, like you walk around at the Philippines, and I was just blown away by this. Like every single house has like karaoke machines. Like they don't even have a TV; they just got karaoke machines, and everybody's outside singing the whole night. All right, to the 1-2 pitch, swing and a miss. His second strikeout of the day, and me? Definitely not. I bet Nick is a big karaoke guy. I've been to one hookah bar here in Korea. They're not very, I don't even know if you can still go to them. All right, John Jin Hyuk steps in. He grounded out to the second baseman, moved Wang Young Mook over to third base. But no runs from that positive out. And the 1-0 pitch way outside, 2-0. right, the 2-0 pitch to John Jin Hyuk. And that's 3-0. On deck is Peraza. Would love to atone for that 6-2 putout earlier. If given the chance, the 3-0 catches the bottom of the zone, 3-1. 16 pitches in the first, 14 in the second. Working at 16 here. Pitch number 17 of the inning coming up. 47 on the day for those of you without a calculator needing my assistance. And that's a big swing and a miss and runs another full count. The 4th full count already of the day for Hanwha. But Scherzer's from Missouri. Balazovic is from Canada. All right, the 3-2 pitch. That's going to be a 4-3 ground out. And that'll be it for Hanwha in the top of the 3rd. First 1-2-3 inning of the day for Song Young Jin. And we will go to the bottom. 0, day 0. Elsewhere around the league, nobody wants to score on this warm Tuesday evening. Important to note that tomorrow's game is very iffy. Tomorrow's game is very, very iffy. Is that what you smell? You said that with the double play and you were right, so everyone is afraid. They will have the 8-9-1 hitters coming up. So we'll see. Again, the smell of a Hanwha run is apparently what is that? Oh well. So Hanwha just doesn't score when Weiss is on the mound. You know, 2 to 3, 2 runs is good, but then the bullpen's got to hold those 2 runs. But Weiss, 25 pitches through the first 2 innings, 3 strikeouts. He's going to face Pak Sung Han, and that's going to be a chopper. The shortstop throws in the. I don't know why he was rushing so hard. I don't know why he was in such a hurry for that. But it was a 1 pitch, 1 out. I don't know why he was in such a hurry. Apparently he didn't. He was out by like 3 steps. All right. E.G. Young fakes the bunt, but probably should have put it down, as that's an 0-1 count now. E.G. Young, one of the most open stances in the league, and that's another beautiful strike on the inside. 0-2. 274 on the season for the SSG backstop, the former Kium hero. And the 0-2 pitch way outside. Imagine that. It's an 0-2 pitch. A right-hander, a right-handed batter, a right-handed pitcher, and the ball gets thrown into the other batter's box. So surprised. As that's going to be a slow roller foul. 안녕하세요. Talk to you on. You talking about the second baseman or the middle infielder? Because he's young. He's usually a late game replacement. I think Jung Jun Jae is better than he is. You also, I think it's kind of a right-handed pitcher. Right-handed pitcher, so left-handed batter. And the 1-2 pitch misses 2-2. Young Hyunmin. Sorry. Young Hyunmin. No, I can't even say anything today. Young Hyunmi. 근데 한화가 야구 가능해요? Alright, swing and a miss there. Strikeouts number 4 on the day for Weiss. 1 in the first, 2 in the second, 1 in the third, but he is ready for another one from Chu Shin Soo. As that's low, ball 1. Chu Shin Soo flew out to center field. He is in his final baseball season. Misses low, 2-0. Having I would say, a decent final season. 286, 5 home runs. As he chops that second baseman, grabs it, throws back, and that's 3 away. 1, 2, 3, once again. And we. That is weird. I hear somebody beating on something. We will go to the 4th inning. Hanwha tied at 0s. Is that what it is, Mary Kate? Ten pitches that inning for Weiss. Gets his 1 strikeouts and moves quickly, especially with that first pitch swinging ground out to the shortstop. Alright, Peraza will lead things off. Leadoff double from Peraza. I'm trying to think of the last month Peraza had a double. 24 on the season. I'm pretty sure 20 of them were before June. Alright, top of the 4th. This is the inning that all the runs were scored in the last time that Weiss and Song Hyun Jin faced each other. So Peraza steps in. 6-2 ground outs. As looks at ball 1 just upside. Yes, you heard that correctly. A 6-2 ground out is Wang Yang Mook was on third, and yeah. That's gonna be a out. That was not a double. That was a 6-3 ground out, and Who hit a triple for LG? Pakemin? Oh, Ubonyak. Off of hearts, wow. All right, 1 ounce, no Shiwan. Oh, wrong button. No Shiwan. This steps in. Struck out on a full count in his last at bats. I really wish they would get rid of that stupid stuff at the top. Big activities. Please don't do big activities. And that's... Get rid of that stupid stuff. And 3-0. Literally can't see the tops of anything. As that one is fouled away, swinging on a 3-0 count. I like it. I like it. They're gonna try to pipe one down the middle. Jang Sung-woo or whatever his name is. Jang Sung-jin? I can't remember. All right, and fouls that one away too, and he's put himself in another full count. Last full count, he struck out Hanwha. This is their 5th full count already. Here, 1 out in the 4th. They've got a walk and 3 outs so far in the first 4 of them. Bright colors, long clothes, and a hat. That's going to be a 5-3 putouts. Alright, so that's going to bring up Cheon Sung. Cheon Sung walked in his first at-bat. Trying to look at my fingers. Do they spin the same way? Mine spin the other way. As that's ball 1. Throw a good cutter. Alright, the 1-0. Misses upstairs, 2-0. Look at one of my other baseballs, not an actual like nice baseball. Work on my grips, my splitter, my fork. Alright, the 2-0 pitch in there for a strike, 2-1. Work on the old circle change. The palm ball. The spitter. Alright, here comes the 2-1 pitch to Cheon Sung. And it's gonna be a chopper to the shortstop at the grass. The throw in time. And a 6-3, a 5-3, and a 6-3. And that's the end of the 4th for Hanwha. We'll go to the bottom. That's what I like to hear. "12 pitches that inning. 59 through 4. absolutely nothing except money and I don't know. Are the ordering options in the U.S. have they improved at all? It used to be the only thing you could order was pizza. And if you were in more of a bigger area, that you could order some Chinese too. But outside of those, you really couldn't order anything. I was so blown away by the fact that you can order McDonald's at 3 in the morning. I haven't I haven't been in the States since 2017 was the last time, or the only time I've been back. I've only been back one time since I moved here. They did not have Uber Eats or DoorDash. They did have Uber though. I took an Uber. All right, Weiss back out there. 35 pitches through the first three, and that's bunts pulled back, but it's a strike at the bottom, and Che Jae-hoon misses it. Double off of John Jin Hyuk's wrist as the only blemish on the day so far for Weiss. As that misses badly, 1-1. You said that last time, and they struck out twice. And the 1-1 pitch bounces it in the dirt. It's 2-1. Triple J double was stranded at seconds. Yep, that was right off of the old inner thigh. That's in there for a strike. 2-2. Oh. But aren't you still hungry? All right, the 2-2 pitch to Jung Joon Jae. That's a check swing. Goes around. Strike. 3 and another strikeout. 5 strikeouts on the day so far for Weiss. All right, Che Jung again. The fourth inning is where they scored their runs last time against Weiss. This man right here deposited one into the stands out in left center. All right, to the 1-0, and that's in there for a strike. 1-1. Strikeout once today. Can he do it again? Is 287 now on the season for the all-time home run leader of the KBO, and that's in there for a strike. 1-2. I'm surprised they haven't shown it. They love to talk about his home runs. They love to talk about his home runs. All right, the 1-2 pitch. Looking for another strikeout. That's chopped foul, and the ball boy gets some running action. Gets those steps in. All right, the 1-2 pitch. Way upstairs. 2-2. Change his eye level. Back him off the plate to make him resets. Now, time for the old changeup. Not changeup, but go with the sweeper out of the zone. Not out of the zone. That's a beautiful strike. And that's a strikeout number 6. First one looking. Looking, if you look in the description, it'll tell you. SOOPlive.com has the international broadcast rights if you are outside of Korea. If you're inside of Korea, you are stuck with TVing, as that's ball 1, 1-0. Weiss, with the pitch I called, missed his spot badly, but it was a beautiful strike nonetheless. 1-0. Are you inside or outside of Korea? I'm going to assume outside of Korea. Smojit. All right, the 2-0 pitch to Aurelia. That's lifted up into the air. Noshiwan over and under, and that's a foul pop fly to the third baseman. That'll end the fourth. 2 more strikeouts for Weiss, bringing him to 6, and we will head to the 5th. We've got ourselves another pitching duel. That inning gives him 49 through 4. 59 through 4 for the Daejeon native, Song Yun-jin. We are moving right along. 1 hour and 4 innings done. All of the leagues are all the games are moving along as offense is a hot commodity here on this lovely Tuesday evening. I have good news and bad news for those of you who are regulars in the old stream. The bad news is on the 27th, Friday night, maybe that night, maybe I won't go, but I will be returning to the stadium, so I will not be streaming any more Hanwha games at the end of this month. But the good news is I will be streaming Monday's game. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, Monday's game. Kia versus KT is will be on the 2 a.m. The 2 a.m. The 2 p.m. game, which means that's a midnight stream, I believe, for you guys. And that's ball 1. So Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday are 2 p.m. games, guys. I would prefer not to get my channel banned. All right, the 1-1 pitch to Kim Tae-yeon. He had a single in his last at-bat as he continues to do well. And that's ball 2, 2-1. Oh, we don't want to do that. We definitely don't want to do that. All right, the 2-1 pitch. That's going to be a chopper. Third baseman grabs it, throws, and another one away. Yeah, but you want me to call the game from the stands? You guys can stare at me as I call the game from the stands. No, I have the microphone. Yes, I am going to stream some baseball games, Kenny. And that's in there for a strike. Kim Hyun-won grounded into a 3-6-4, or sorry, 3-6 double play in his last at bats. And that is going to be lined and two away. Kenny, do you have to do all the family stuff with the wife? Or do you get to stay in Busan, or do you have to go back to the wife's local or her hometown? Yeah, you guys would not be able to hear anything if I was to stream from my seats. Like, I don't I really don't think you guys understand like how loud it is at the stadium. And that is ripped into right field, and Hanwha's got a hit, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Ito Yoon. All right, Hanwha got a 2 outs hit. Remember, they do all their damage with 2 outs, ladies and gentlemen. Here is where they go. All right, JJ Hoon steps in. He flew out to right in his first at-bats in the dirt. And ball 1. He has the only hit in the air until Kim Hyun-won lined out to the left fielder there. Hanwha has 2 flyouts. Everything else has been ground balls. All right, the 1-0 pitch. And catches the bottom 1-1. All right, here comes the 1-1, and that catches the top of the zone, 1-2. I hate that they call it an ABS strike. It's a strike. It went in the strike zone. Quit calling it an ABS strike. It's just a strike. Do you call a pitch down the middle an ABS strike? No. All right, the 1-2 pitch. Tennis? What do you not bet on? And that is lifted to rights once again, under it. And that'll be it for Hanwha in the 9th. 5 innings of 3-hit ball for Song Young Jin, as he actually gives up more hits today than he did last time. That'll be it. Hanwha once again unable to get any sort of offense going. No way. I know the Davis Cup? What are you talking about? Isn't it like international teams or something like that? I thought like Davis Cup was like the Olympics of like the I want to say like the Olympics of tennis or something like that. I want to say the way I always thought Davis Cup is like the Ryder Cup of tennis, right? Absolutely not. Oh wow, I didn't know that. All right, Hanyu Som fouls. That's one away, and that's strike one. Bottom of the fifth here. Weiss 49 pitches through his first four. He's given up a double. Like I said, Weiss tends to give away home runs. All right, Otegun Gon. Yeah, I tried to say he gives up home runs. I believe I said that. You can go back and look. And that's ball one. Again, he is one. The one thing is he doesn't swing and a miss there. Because he strikes out a lot of guys, but he just doesn't get run support, and he gives up some home runs. And it doesn't help that he's playing here in the home run capital of the KBO, as he swings and misses there. One away. He is not happy with himself. Oh, that's the seventh home run he has given up. He's given up 3 to Kia, 1 to KT, 1 to LG, and now 2 to SSG. Again, the only run he gave up last time he pitched here was a home run. Swing and a miss there, 0-1. Jae-hoon struck out in his first at-bats. Back in the second. That was the only the second hit he's given up, and that is gonna be the third. Nick, how's your KIP classes going? might be the fact that he's walked 3 batters. Little Nick signed up for the program. He finally, after... Can't you just take the test at any time? All right, the runner on first, Ha Jae-hoon, has plenty of speed, and that's a ball on the outside. Oh, dude, there's no need to do that. Just practice at home. Hell, come over here and I'll help you. And that's in there for strike 1-1. Don't sit through that 100-hour class again. All right, the 1-1 pitch to Pak Sung-han. Did he go? 2-1. Was it in Daejeon or was it someplace else? Oh man, I had an awful teacher. Heart was pulled too? Gee. That's ball 3. Are these guys throwing on short rest? Let's see. And that is ball 4. And now runners on first and second, the first walk of the day for Weiss, and 14 pitches in this inning. That ties the most he's thrown so far. Yeah, Hart only threw 3 innings. Gave up 4 hits and 2 walks and 3. Ooh, yeah. That's a big thing there. And that's ball 1 to E.G. Young. E.G. Young struck out in his first at-bats. Chusensu coming? Yeah, okay. He did. I thought his first hit was actually going to be a home run. The fly ball to the warning track. All right, the 1-0 pitch, a swing and a miss at a pitch way in the other batter's box. 1-1. Again, Hanwha and SSG are pretty much tied in terms of the standings. SSG has played 2 more games than Hanwha, so they've won 1 and lost 1 more. As that slapped foul, 1 and 2 stays. Oh, Hart was sick. It makes sense. SSG plays 2 games against KT and 1 game against Doosan. So, the teams that they're playing are teams that is right ahead of them. So they're definitely in a better position. Hanwha is done with games against KT, done with games against Doosan, and they have 1 more game against SSG at home, which is currently the last scheduled game of the season on a Saturday, and we all know how those work. As that's going to be popped up, Kim Tae-yeon over, under, and 2 away. Big out there, as now here comes the Chu Shin Soo. Apparently he is going to hit a home run here. He is 0 for 2 today with a ground out to the second baseman and a fly out to center. He's got 5 home runs on the season. As the train sounds are coming from Incheon. And he looks at strike 1. 284 now in his final season. Does have a championship with SSG. He would like to be able to make another run at the last one. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside of the zone, 0-2. Gives himself a little bad look there as he knew that I was swinging, asked the umpire. He's like, that was a ball, right? He's like, yep, that was definitely a ball, but you swung at it, so it's 0-2. That is strikeouts number 7. Number 8 on the day. Second in the inning, but they got him for 1. And we will go to the break. I'll be right back. See you in a bit. Alrighty, I think I'm back. Alright, Wang Young Mook steps in. 299 now on the season, 1 for 2. Struck out in his last at bat, but singled in his first. And that's going to be a chopper. First baseman grabs it, pitcher covers, and 1 away. Love some quality PFP. Sliding stop by the first baseman. Tosses over the quickly covering pitcher in time. All right, John Jin Hyuk, he's 0 for 2 with ground out, 4-3 ground out, and a 4-3 ground out. He did have 1 hit over the weekend against LG though. That's always good. And misses upstairs, 1-0. Braz is up next. All right, the 1-0 pitch to John Jin Hyuk. And that's in there for strike, 1-1. All right, the 1-1 pitch. And 2-1. Okay. All right, the 2-1 pitch to Hanwha's super handsome center fielder. And that's a swing and a miss. This no amount of model looks or get you a strike on a pitch that's way at the bottom of the zone. And here comes the 2-2 pitch. Sets up down at the knees once again, and that misses and runs the count full. Hanwha has been living in the full counts. Did not have one last inning, but this is now their 6th full count of the day. It's an interesting glove, going 2 in the back pad. All right, Peraza steps up. Benjamin just got lit up. Yes, he did. Park Min-woo, Kim Ju-won, 3 home runs in the... Ouch. Three homers in 1 inning. And they're keeping him in there. He's given up 4 homers today. All right, Peraza. Leaning his bats. He's got too many foul tips on it. Ready for a hit now as here comes the first pitch to Peraza. That's way upstairs as E.G. Young jumps up. Will take his little time and go visit the pitcher. Peraza leading Hanwha fielders with a 329 WAR. That is not good, ladies and gentlemen. What do I mean by that? Oh yeah, Peraza's been great. Peraza is one of the lowest ranked foreigners. He is slightly ahead of Doosan, who has been injured for a month. The only foreigners that he is ahead of are the three Samsung batters. One of them was taken out after the break, and then the two Doosan batters and Doosan. So as far as any player that has started the season and is still playing, he is behind all of them as far as defense, as far as WAR goes. All right, here comes the 2-0 pitch. Peraza with a 6-2 and a 6-3 ground outs. That misses. Ball 3, 3-0. Already walked John Jin Hyuk this inning, and looking for a walk here. Peraza put runners on first and second with 1 out. Will they let him swing? All right, the 3-0 pitch misses outside. Ball 4, and that's 2 runners on, and they will go head out to the mound. Again, the 72 pitches through 5 innings. I believe he is done. Yes, he will be done for the day. We will have our first pitching change. And he will be on the hook for those 2 runs, so he can take the loss. We'll see what happens next. Moon Sung Won comes out. The closer is coming out now. This is interesting. They figured, hey, this is the most important part of the game. They're up by 1. With the 4-5 hitters coming up, runners on first and second with 1 out. They're like, okay, this is a very important time. We're going to bring our closer out now. All right, Moon Sung Won on the mound, 4.55 ERA, 56 games, 5 wins, 1 loss, 20 saves, 4 holds, 55.1 innings, 50 strikeouts, 21 walks, and 1.28 whip, I believe is what that said. All right, No Shiwon, 0 for 2 on the day with a strikeout and a 5-3 ground out. And that's a strike at the bottom of the zone. Big at-bats here. Single will score John Jin Hyuk. He has plenty of speed at second base. Way outside, 1-1. 1-1 pitch. Hanwha fans making themselves known in Incheon. I did not hear if it was a sellout or not, but if it was, you can thank the Hanwha fans. Alright, the 1-1 pitch inside 2 and 1. This is playoff baseball. Alright, here comes the 2-1 pitch. Weiss is going to have himself a 30-something minutes break. As he steps off, spins around, gets a not real warning about his time. Alright, the 2-1 swings at a pitch way off of the zone, and that makes it 2-2. So far today, Hanwha is 1 for 7 with runners on base and 0 for 4 with runners in scoring position. That's fouled away, stays 2-2. Went 1 hour through 4 innings, and we're looking at 1 hour for the 6th inning. All right, the 2-2 pitch, no Shiwan in the batter's box, 271 on the season, and pops him up. That's trouble, though. That's trouble. Center fielder grabs it. 2 away. Mary Kate, are any of them okay? Or are you just a Hanwha and Kia cheerleader fan? Wants to be a home run hitter. Alright, Cheon Sung will step in now, trying to save the day. Once again, Hanwha does their damage with 2 outs. So here comes the 2-out single. That's not it. That's a swing and a miss. Really? Mary Kate, I have to disagree. One of them was not. Alright, Cheon Sung 0 for 1 on the day. Walked in his first at bat, 6-3 ground outs in his last, and looks at ball 1, 1-1. Getting some beats down there in the dugout. He's got his MP3 player in. Oh, iPod. The original iPod, 8 gigs. He's got all the music he's got downloaded from Napster on that baby. And the 1-1, did he swing? That was did anybody else just notice that? Did anybody else pay attention to that part right there? The umpire, the home plate umpire, looked at the first base umpire, but the home plate umpire shook his head no. The home plate umpire shook his head no whenever he pointed. And here comes the 2-0 to Cheon Sung. Sets up on the inside. Huge spot. Again, 2 walks. Janjin Hyuk on second. Peraza, 4-pitch walk right behind him to bring up No Shiwan. No Shiwan now 0 for 3 on the day. He is 0 for 3, or he is 0 for Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and now Tuesday. And that's chopped foul. 2-2. Elsewhere, the games are pretty good. NC's up by 2 on KT, but KT can easily put some more runs up pretty quickly. Still in the 5th there. All right, here comes the 2-2 pitch to Cheon Sung, the Capitan himself. Needs a single to score and tie it up, and that's ball 3 outside, and once again, another full count. We've got ourselves a full count. Runner on first, runner on second. Hanwha, their captain, on in the box. Down 1-0. A look at a fake time clock. That's ball 4. And the bases are loaded for Kim Tae-yeon. No pressure at all. All right, bases loaded. Kim Tae-yeon stepping in as they have walked the bases loaded. Literally walked to Janjin Hyuk, walked to Peraza, walked to Cheon Sung. And he is 3 for 6 on the season with the bases loaded. First pitch swinging, pops him up. First baseman over. Like I said, they cannot score runs when Weiss is on the mound. They are now 0 for 6 with runners in scoring position. They've left 6 runners on base. They only have 3 hits, ladies and gentlemen. Literally walks the bases loaded. A walk to Janjin Hyuk, a walk to Peraza, and a walk to Cheon Sung. First pitch swinging and pops it up. Weiss will come in back out to the mound. He's got 8 strikeouts so far. Did have a rough 5th inning as he gave up a home run, a single, a walk. Did strike out 2, and Triple J will come up now. "71 pitches for Weiss. 22 of them happened in the 5th inning. But remember, here in the KBO, the 5th inning after the 5th inning is the 5th inning stretch. So he hasn't pitched for about 45 minutes or so, or something like that. That's in there. Well, I saw it was 6-4. They scored another. Wang Jae-gyun, or I think All right, the 0-1. That's going to be lifted into the air. Kim In-won bounces, and he's going to be on second. No, he's going to be on third with a leadoff triple because the defense is not very good. This is what happens when you have infielders playing outfield. And I think Jun Jae is hurt. Again, Kim In-won is not an outfielder. There's nothing you can do about that. That just kept carrying over his head. And again, infielders, as an infielder, when I'm fielding a pop fly, I'm running with the ball because of the angle with it. As an outfielder, you have to run to where the ball is going to end up. And he can't do that. He's been playing outfield for 2 months. There's going to be a lot of people talking bad about Kim In-won, but it's not Kim In-won's fault. He's playing a position that is not his natural position. He's been given 2 months to learn the position. As that's a strike there. There's nothing he can do about it. Again, this is managers not putting the best players in the best positions. And this is what you get. Did he go around? He did not. 1-1. All right, Jae-jung, 2 strikeouts, 1 swinging, 1 looking. Need a big strikeout here. And that's fouled away, 1-2. Left the bases loaded last inning, Kenny. They've left 6 guys on base. They're 0 for 6 with runners in scoring position. Literally walked the bases loaded. 3 walks, loaded the bases, and first pitch swinging a pop-up to the first baseman. As that is ripped foul. No. Well, yeah, I would. For 2 reasons. 1, your English is way too good. And 2, your internet is too fast. And the 1-2 pitch. Did he get him? Nope. 2-2. It shows. All right. The 2-2 fouled away, stays 2-2. And I know the Hanwha netizens are going to be ripping on Kim In-won hard, but it is not his fault. It is not his fault. And that's going to be a fly ball to right field. Easily going to score. And that's 2. To nothing. The one thing though is SSG. Remember, they just used their closer. Heredia is strike 1 there. Woo! Way up and in. 1-1. trying to see who is going to come out to close. So, looks like Jo Byung-hyun is now the closer, as that's going to be a chopper. And two-way. All right, Hanwha Eagles steps in. He has the home run just last inning, and that's a swing and a miss there. 84 pitches for Weiss now. He can obviously throw 100 pitches. He's going to have to throw again on Sunday, as that's a slow roller. Grabs it, touches him, and that is 3 away, but not before they get another one. Hanwha is going to have to learn to score with Weiss on the mound. He is not happy at all. I'll be right back. All right, we're back. Top of the 7th now. Leading things off is Kim In-won, No Kyung-in on the mound. 3.09 ERA, 70 games, 7 wins, 5 losses, 32 holds, 75.2 innings, 60 strikeouts, 34 walks, and a 1.28 whip. Kim In-won leads things off. Yeah, he... So 32 holds, that's, I mean, Samsung, good lord. And, that's in there for a strike. Kim In-won 0 for 2, grounded into a 3-6 double play. And then also a lined out to the left fielder. And that's going to be a single into the corner, and that's going to be 2. And he's got a double. Will he stay in? And that'll be it for him, as I imagine Ewon-suk, yep, Ewon-suk will come on to run. He gets his double. That's almost the exact same spot he put the pitch in the second inning. All right. Ewon-suk at second, meaning they can score, and oh my god. You're down 2, so let's bunt. Even the announcers are like, what the hell are they bunting for? Ball 2. Yep, that means bunts. You just have to have 3 bunts. Just need 3 bunts. Swing and a miss at a pitch or breaking inside. Wouldn't be surprised if he's so old that he thinks a stopwatch is a calculator. Man, I just keep hitting it. We just keep scoring more runs. Where's Takamatsu? All right, to the 2-1 pitch. That's a chopper. Oh. I have a question. How many times do I talk about not running when the ball is in front of you? Luckily, Ito Yoon was able to make it to second. The fundamentals are so bad. Luckily, JJ Hoon is up. He's hitting 468 against No Kyung-un. 246 on the season, but he's ready for a 2-run homer right here. We are ready. Oh, we were all thinking it. We were all thinking it. 1-1 now. Yeah, smaller field. All right, the 1-1 pitch. Slapped foul. 1-2. If only Pythagoras didn't create the baseball field, that would have been a home run. All right, so the 1-2 pitch. And slaps that one foul too. Old Pythagoras, him and his little theorem, ruined that home run. All right, the 1-2 pitch. All right, well, it's time for him. He is him. Him is he. It is time for Mookie. Oh God, I'm just making stuff up on the fly and it just sounds so sophisticatedly good. All right, Wong Young Mook, 1 for 3, led off the game with a single. Fouls that one away. 0-1. 298 now on the season for Hanwha's second baseman. The second baseman of the future for Hanwha. Having himself a fine rookie season. You'll get some Rookie of the Year votes as he slaps that one foul. Oh, and two. 9-6. How did they score 9? Home run, Kongbae called double, Wong Jae-gyun single. They're still in the same inning. And the 0-2, ball one on the inside. Thought you were going to bed. You said, oh, I'm going to bed. And then what happened? You realized that NC cannot get out of the inning. They are still. They give up 5. They get 5 runs in the top of the inning to go up 6-3, and then proceed to give up 6 runs. As that's popped up to the shortstop, and that'll be it for Hanwha in the 7th. We will go to the bottom of the 7th. Hanwha at least has the same amount of hits now. As we went 0 for 3 with runners on and 0 for 3 with runners in scoring position, and we stranded another one. So only 7 base runners left on base today, ladies and gentlemen. Only 7. That's great when you only have 4 hits and 0 runs. Yeah, I saw that. LG's still tired from running around the bases all weekend against Hanwha. That's why. What? 9 runs on Saturday, 14 runs on Sunday. Yesterday, they had to go to the old massage cafe. Alright, well, we got the bottom of the 7th, so I assume Weiss will be back out. No, Weiss is done, ladies and gentlemen. Pak Sung-won out on the mound. Pak Sung-won, 4.98 ERA, 56 games, 2 wins, 3 losses, 2 saves, 13 holds, 56 innings, 53 strikeouts, 23 walks. Maybe, I don't know. Not at any of the massage cafes I've been to. $85. Maybe they figured, well, they cannot score with Weiss on the mound, so the only thing they can do is put somebody else in. So that'll be it for Weiss. He had another great game. 6 innings, 85 pitches, 4 hits, 1 loss, 1 walk, 8 strikeouts, 2 hits, both earned. But again, the last inning was poor defense. Not any reason for the defender, but poor management putting guys that shouldn't be in left into left. And that's a swing and a miss. 0-1. Iwan Suk stays in left field. And the 0-1 pitch. Fouled away, 0-2. All right, it's big inning here. Hanwha's got to keep him 1-2-3 as that's outside 1-2. Just like regular, got an 0-2 pitch with a right-hander facing a right-hander. You got to throw it in the other batter's box. All right, the 1-2 pops him up. Wang Young Mook out under it, and one away. All right, that's gonna bring up Ha Jae-hoon. Ha Jae-hoon singled in his last at bat. Struck out in his first. He's 1 for 2 on the fine evening. Fine Tuesday evening. Hanwha usually plays well on Tuesdays. Can they come back in this one? That is going to be a single at least, maybe turning 2. He's going to try for 2. That's going to be close. Safe. Just got in there as SSG definitely made their scouting reports as they knew that Iwan Suk had a noodle arm and not very good. So anything that required him to run and throw, they were going to take their chances on. Beautiful slide right to the corner of the bag as that's in there for a strike. I mean, beautiful slide. Yeah, Iwan Suk one-hopped it to second. And the 0-1 pitch misses 1-1. Pak Sung Han 195. There's a big drop between Heredia and Chejong. Choi Ji-hoon is the normal center fielder, but he is out with an injury of some sort. I haven't looked it up. I just know he is not on the expanded rosters. And the 1-1 pitch misses badly. 2-1. Yang Seung-kwan making a change because they realize that Iwan Suk should not be out there. A little late for that, old man. Could have told you that. Man, the incompetence of this dugout is just mind-blowing. As that's foul. It really is amazing how dumb and just completely oblivious to this entire team this manager is. Like, I literally just told you what happened. And then, wait. Apparently he can't throw. Yeah, that's why you only pinch run with him. It is just amazing. Like, if he was a manager in the MLB, there would be fans waiting for him outside to make sure that he never, ever was near a dugout again. Like, it's so bad. And, well, we're back to some baseball. The 2-2 pitch. Fouled away again. He is not easy to strike out. Red Sox fans, probably, yeah. Red Sox fans, Dodgers fans, Yankee fans. Big strikeout there. Gotta leave him sitting at second base. No, he would be so bad. Like he doesn't understand anything about the game in today. Like he has zero understanding of analytics. He still coaches like it's 1985. He just doesn't. That's because their players are awful. I honestly think he would be even worse. Could you imagine if like they didn't use some? There's gonna be a single. Eugene Young comes up with the throw nowhere near the plates. No need to feel shameful. Let me ask, were they delicious? Were they delicious? So bad, Nick. Then who cares? All right, Chu Shinsu steps in and looks at strike one. So bad, Nick. This manager here, though, he's going to turn this team around. Whoa. Strike. You were just talking about him hitting a home run, and now he's striking out? I wish I could eat a cookie. You get 3 times the fun, man. And that's chopped foul. 1 and 2. Samojit, where are you from, man? Or woman? Or I don't know how to say it anymore. All right. Yeah, shake your hand. That was just a bad throw. And a baseball fan or a gambling fan? Yeah, they're gonna take him out and then hire me. All right, the 2-2 pitch to Chu Shin Su, and a swing and a miss. Samojit is correct. The strikeout has arrived, but it is after another run scores, and we will go to the 8th inning. Hanwha down 3-0. I love that, Mary Kate. I bet he's a gambler. I'm gonna have to say no, because John Jin Hyuk is up, which would mean if he singles, Peraza would be the one bunting. I think you gotta change your predictions a little bit. I think you're a little off on that. Well, I mean, you at least are going to profit, right? Because you got 3 of them up. Wilkerson's still out there. Wow. Seo Young on the mound for SSG. 5.89 ERA, 41 games, 1 loss, 4 holds, 38.2 innings, 29 strikeouts, 21 walks, a 1.59 whip. Well, I hope you win or something. All right, Hanwha coming up in the top of the 8th here. And the bunt pulls it back. Ball 1. And strike. 1-1. And 2-1. Swing and a miss there. John Jin Hyuk said it's 2-2 now. He is 0 for 2 on the day with a 4-3 ground out, a 4-3 ground out, and a walk. And he's seen 2 full counts already today. That is going to be ball 3, and that means his last 3 at-bats have been full counts. Love to see the man working some pitch counts. And the 3-2 pitch. Foul. Wow. Umpire was holding his hand that it was fair and then put the other one up saying it was foul. What the hell? He's like, fair. Oh, foul. John Jin Hyuk just went over and stood on second base. I really wish they would get some cameras down the line, because this is getting quite ridiculous. Like, the umpires look where it lands instead of where it goes over the base. Like, what the hell is, like, do you know how to umpire? Do you know anything about proper positioning? Because it doesn't seem like you do. But anyway, we've got another 3-2 counts here. John Jin Hyuk trying to hit it a little bit more fair. That is going to be ball 4. Wonder why they would be showing the girl with the Hanwha uniform and the SSG cheering bats. That's suspicious, Mary Kate. All right. You didn't get a bunt, you got a walk. And that's going to bring up Peraza. Peroso. And looks, it's strike one. They would never have Peraza, no Shiwan bunt. They would just have every single other person that strikes out and hits into double plays. Like Peraza and Noshiwan strike out all the time, but they never have them bunt. Those would be the guys that you would have bunt. Swing and a miss at a pitch nowhere near the strike zone. And it's 0-2. Just keep throwing that forkball. Let them keep swinging at it. I don't know why anybody throws them anything except pitches that falls out. Like the amount of swing and misses at pitches, at forkballs that drop out of the zone, and some of them not even getting to the zone. There it is. Ball down to the bottom of the zone, not even at the zone. Alright, Peraza's just ready to go back home. Noshiban, on the other hand, is ready to make it a one-run game. Misses 1-0. Noshiwan now sitting at 247 WAR. He's dropped below An Chi-hong as he has not had a hit since Thursday. 0 for 3 today, 0 for the weekend, 0 for LG. And the 1-0 pitch misses low, 2-0. Noshiwan did have a hit on Friday against Kia. So, and just gets a piece of the zone. So, in the last week, he is, 1 for 12, 18... 1 for 21 as he fouls that one away, makes it 2-2. 1 for 21. I thought it was supposed to catch both zones. That didn't catch both zones. Ooh, if they would have appealed that, that would have been a ball. Alright, the 2-2 pitch now to Noshiwan. Is it time for the forkball down? Nope, blows it past him. And once again, Kiwi's right, the strikeouts. He's just nobody talk. Just nobody talk and just let him call the rest of the game. Here comes the strikeout, here comes the strikeout, here comes the strikeout. Choi Sung will now step in. Yeah. Or a double play. Alright, Choi Sung steps in now. He is 0 for 1 on the day. He has 2 walks, though. And that is a ball. Choi Sung. Full count walk in his first at bat, a 6-3 ground out in his second, and a full count walk in his third at bat to load the bases. And a swing at a pitch nowhere near the zone again. At least these guys are consistent. At least they are consistent. Watch it. And outside. 2-1. All right, what does he do? Where does he go? 2-1 pitch coming up. Chen Song, 275 now on the season. And gets him with a strike on the curve. 2-2 pitch. 2 outs. Runner on first. Number 22 in the box. 2 walks. 2 strikeouts from the pitcher, and pitch number 20 from number 22. The twos are the wild. Love when the twos are wild. Deuce's Wild broadcast, ladies and gentlemen. 2-2 pitch, 2 outs. Number 22 in the batter's box, getting a pitch from number 22. And that is going to be a 6-4 roundup. That'll be it for Hanwha in the 8th. They have 3 more outs, though, ladies and gentlemen. 3 outs to get 3 runs, as they have stranded another one. And they have stranded 8 now and have done the amazing. And they are now 1 for 6, 7, 9. God, they're awful. Yep, calculations figure out. Yep, they're awful. They are 1 for 15 with runners on base, ladies and gentlemen. And that was a single back in the 2nd inning by Kim Tae-yeon. To make it first and second, nobody outs before a double play. They are 0 for 9 with runners in scoring position. 1 for 15 with runners on base. They have 4 hits on the day, but they have stranded 8 base runners. Like, that takes an unbelievable amount of skill to be able to do. To strand double the amount of hits you have. Like, it really is a gift to be able to do this. To have 4 hits on the day, but to have 8 runners left on base. Lee Min-woo on the mound, 3.47 ERA, 55 games, 1 win, 1 loss, 1 save, 10 holds, 46.2 innings, 42 strikeouts, 19 walks, and a 1.41 whip. All right. So coming up for SSG will be Triple J. He's got a double and a triple on the day. We'll see what happens here. And the first pitch, ball 1. 1-0. All right. Triple J choking way up on the bats. And drops down the beautiful bunt. No way you're getting him. And that's a infield bunt single. And he's a home run shy of the cycle, ladies and gentlemen. I hope he gets it. That means that SSG would have scored about 15 runs this game, or Hanwha is able to tie the game. He does have one home run on the season. I'm pretty sure it's probably against Hanwha. It is not. It is against Doosan. So he is 3 for 4 on the day. And Che Jung steps in and could easily make it 5-0. As he checks over on him at first base. All right. 0 for 2 on the day. Did have a sacrifice fly to right and an RBI. Scored Triple J 2 innings ago, as that's a stolen base. As now he's just saying, I am so awesome. I am so important. All right, well, the 0-1 pitch now. Lays off of it. It's 1-1. I love Hanwha baseball. She's got a pitcher of beer. One thing that I didn't mention, the reason why I would never have taken Hanwha in this game is that is crushed. Like I said, he is ready to make it 5-0. Yay, other team! I think I got his music somewhere. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I am now a Landers fan. I am now an SSG fan, ladies and gentlemen. As already pops that one up. All right. Go SSG. Let's get some changes here. What do we got here? All right. Yeah, there we go. We got a red light going now. All right, we're set. All right, the 1-0 outside, 2-0. All right, Hanyu-sum, strikeout, solo shot, and a ground out to Cheon-sung. All right, the 2-0 pitch. Fouls that one away, 2-1. There we go. There we go. We got red lights going. We got the Landers hat on. We are ready to be a Landers fan, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. All right. The 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. All right. Otegon stepping in now. 0 for 3 on the day. And strike. And that's 1-1. Swing and a miss. 1-2. And 2-2. All right, the 2-2 pitch pops him up. Che Jae-hoon giving chase, but into the stand, stays 2-2. I don't think I have anybody else's music. SSG. All right. All right, the 2-2 pitch coming up. Otegon just misses 3-2. All right, the 3-2 pitch. That's a single. Because more hits are better than anything. All right. Yeah, you and me both, buddy. You and me both. Let's celebrate the good life. All right. Ha Jae-hoon, 2 for 3. Otegon steals another base, and they are just running all over Che Jae-hoon. They said, you know what? Lee Min-ho is so slow to the plate. We are just going to run all day Because every team in the league is stealing bases except for Hanwha. All right, the 0-1 pitch to Hajae-hoon. And 1-1. And oh, that hurt. As that bounced off the ground underneath the throat protector. I'm really surprised. You know, a lot of MLB guys, you know, have the full-on hockey mask. But the KBO guys still do the old half helmet. But they don't do the old throat protector thing. As that one is fouled away. Stays 1-2. Also, they do, you know, again, very common is, you know, if you're right-handed catcher, you don't have the extra pad here. So you don't have the extra pad here, but a lot of the KBO guys still have that extra pad here, which I feel like would slow you down. You may not think much of it, but it definitely would slow you down as that misses upstairs, 2-2. It would definitely slow you down as you're throwing. Like, it may not be something that you notice, but definitely you're going to rub on it, which means it's going to slow you down at some point. And bounce that in the dirt, runs the count full, 3-2. Park Sung-han on deck, 0-2. Hajae-hoon 2 for 3 with a single, a double, and a strikeout. All right, here comes the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that'll end the inning and probably end the offensive outing for SSG. We'll go to the 8th. Hanwha looking to score a run. I did not. I'm not much of a MLB fan anymore. Unless you're a Padres fan. Here you go, Nick. Sounds exactly like Hanwha. Down 5, they're going to score 7 here in the 9th. All right. Top of the 9th. Out on the mound is Jo Byung-hyun. 4.14 ERA, 66 games, 4 wins, 6 losses, 5 saves, 11 holds, 63 innings, 82 strikeouts, 31 walks, and a 1.27 whip. He has taken over the closing duties because of his ability to strike out a ton of guys. He will face Kim Tae-yeon to start the 9th here. Kim Tae-yeon singled in his first at-bat and is over 2 since then. No, we'll have a pinch hitter, Wan Guang Min, instead. Guan Guangmin, 2 for 3 on the season, with a home run. He is ready to hit some more. Only needs a 5-run shot. That's strike one. All right, the 0-1 pitch. And that is 1-1. All right, 1-2. Lotte with another extra inning game. Good lord. All right, the 1-2 pitch. Did he go? Did not go. 2-2. Guan Guangmin. All right, swing and a miss. Down to their last 2 outs as their playoff hopes are washing down the drain. Rojas up for KT. All right, here comes Ejin Young, and looks at strike one. Ejin Young, 183 on the season, 11 for 60. And a big swing there. Yep. Trying to tie up the game. Down 5 with nobody on in one swing. Here comes the pitch in the dirts. Nope. Just pops it right to away. Outs are worth the same too, right? All right, Ito Yoon will step in. Maybe. Nope, we'll have a pinch hitter. We'll have a pinch hitter of some sort. Hanwha's got... There we go, Mr. Clutch. Yeah. And a chopper foul. Oh, I like your thinking, Kenny. Just score one. The first one's the hardest, right? He's taking the bat with him just in case the player decides to field it. Making sure he never fields it again. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Way up high. You can't fool Mr. Clutch. 1-2. That is ball 2. All right, here comes the 2-2 pitch. he can tie it up with one swing. If Hanwha had scored earlier in the game, and Hanwha had runners on, but that's popped up. Catcher given chase, but into the stands. And Ejin Young just punched EJ Wan and smiled about it. I would be irate if that was my teammate. I would ask that he is ejected currently from the game and never allowed to play back again. All right. All right, the 2-2 pitch to Moon Hyun Bin, and that's going to be a chopper. 5-3. Hanwha sucks. All right, well, Hanwha lost. They got 4 runs. They left 8 guys on base. Once again, complete inability to score runs when Weiss is on the mound. Weiss with another great outing. 6 innings, 4 hits, 1 run. 1 homer. 2 run, he gave up 2 runs, both of them earned, but again, one of them was the leadoff double, or the double in the first inning was because of really poor defensive play by the center fielder. And then the triple that ended up allowing the second run to score for Hanwha was, again, courtesy of the manager putting a guy in left field that shouldn't be in there. Part of this is a manager who, you have guys, you have expanded rosters. You have left-handed guys that can play the outfield. There's no reason to have Kim In-won in that situation. And again, I'm going to talk about this because this is extremely important. And this is why Hanwha always sucks. Besides the bunting. When I first moved here, Hanwha had the highest payroll in the league. And they were awful. I mean, god awful. They got away from that when Subaru came. They got rid of all of these old guys. Well, Song Hyuk took over as the GM and immediately fired Subaru, and then puts his best buddy, the idiot that used to be the manager, I know his name, but I'm not going to say it, in. And he basically went out and signs the most expensive free agent each year and thinks that is something to do. You have Cheon-sung that you're paying. I think he's like the 10th or 11th most of the highest paid players in the league to play first base. He can play left field. He was an outfielder in LG. He was an outfielder. There's no reason why he needs to be a first baseman when you don't have a left fielder. You have Kim In-won, who's a left fielder for this game, but he's a first baseman. This is, again, signing the most expensive guy, but not having any clue what your team needs. And Peraza, as great as he was at the beginning, he was never what Hanwha needed. Hanwha has to have a foreign center fielder. That's all they need. They can have those other guys play the corner positions, but they really need a center fielder. Jang Jin-hyuk is not it. He's a 240 hitter who's going to hit a home run every once in a while, steal some bases, play some questionable defense, but he's a late inning guy. They need a center fielder who's going to, play outstanding defense. Who cares about home runs? But they just keep signing the most expensive free agent. An Ji-hong was not what they needed. Not at all. They wanted to put Moon Hyun Bin at second, but he struggled defensively after spinning last year in center field. And so they put An Chi-hong over at first, and then Chae Sung DHing, and then Kim Tae-yeon in right. Well, Kim Tae-yeon is not a right fielder. Again, he should be playing first. Chae Sung should be playing outfield, and An Chi-hong should be DHing because An Chi-hong is awful at first. But then they decided to put An Chi-hong at second. Well, then what do you do with Won Young-mook, who's also hitting 300? Now you don't have him. So again, they got a bunch of guys that don't belong where they are because they just throw them in and then think that, oh, well, we want his bat in his lineup, but his defense is not going to be good. Or, they just, it's a continuous thing where the managers don't put the best players in position to play, and then you also have a manager that doesn't know what the hell he's doing, that has never once seen a statistic before in his life. So you put those together, and what you have is a pitcher that pitches really well that takes another loss and is now 4-4, and this is a guy that you need next year. Obviously, Barria is not going to be here next year. Peraza is not going to be here next year. And then you leave Iwan Suk out into left field. And then he throws the noodle arm one hopper to second that doesn't get the out. And that was after he runs in front of the ball. The ball is going in front of you. You don't run. That's Little League 101 base running. And it's not just this game. Just the other day, Jang Jin-hyuk did it. Jang Jin-hyuk did it over at seconds. Again, these guys just don't have any fundamentals to go with mental judgments and a manager that doesn't know what he's doing in today's game. You put all that together and you got a team that is, destined to be 7th, 8th, 9th at best because they have good players that are able to win some games, but the manager takes them out of any of the close games. And it's not going to change. They have to play, guess what, Samsung the next 2 games. And then they have to go down to Busan to play against Lotte. And Hanwha does not win in Busan. If they can win 2 games this week, that will be amazing. Now, the benefit for Hanwha, or the good thing for Hanwha, is pretty sure one of the games this week is going to be canceled because of rain. Most likely tomorrow, maybe also Thursday. But if that game is canceled, then they can move Yuanjin to Thursday's game. Moon Dong-jung maybe will be back, can pitch on Saturday, and then Weiss can again pitch on Sunday. So as long as they get one of these days rained out, then Hanwha has an advantage. But if they don't, well, yeah. 2 wins will be absolutely amazing for this week, as they are probably going to find themselves hanging out in 8th, maybe 9th place by the end of this week, honestly. So, Hanwha loses 5-0. No Shiwan continues his he's 1 for his last 22 since last Wednesday, 1 for 22. 1 for 12 with runners on base, 0 for 9 with runners in scoring position. Left the bases loaded, first and second, nobody out, and again, just like every single game, no runs whatsoever. Lots of walks, but not able to do anything, and again, they struggle to be able to score runs without the home run, and the problem is they were playing in a place that they should be hitting home runs. Hanwha doesn't get the thing that I didn't want to talk about, why I would never have taken Hanwha in this game. Hanwha was 8-0 in Incheon this year, which means if they would have won today, they would have won all nine games in Incheon, which is nearly impossible, especially for a team like Hanwha, who's good, really good players, but again, they have a handicap who hangs out with a stopwatch and thinks it's a clock. So, yeah, if Lotte ends up winning, that will move Lotte within a half a game of Hanwha. And Lotte owns the tiebreaker, and they have more games left. So, well, that'll be it for me. Thank you guys for tuning in. I will be back tomorrow for the Hanwha and Samsung game, as this was a one-game series, as they're into the makeup games now. So, thank you for tuning in, and until next time.